Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And today for my merch haul I have 3 things, and one thing I'm going to actually open on camera. So we have 2 snacks that I got recently. I'm obsessed with the almond crust Pockies. They're like my favorite flavor. So I don't usually show my snacks on any of the videos I've done before, but I just wanted to show off a few things because I haven't been buying a lot of stuff considering that I'm moving very soon at this point. So I got these Pockies that I'll eat later, and then I found these like Mario chocolate things, and you could get like different characters. So you could get Mario, Luigi, Toad, Yoshi, and basically you have to like break the chocolate around it and without breaking the character. So it's like a little fun game. I'm not gonna eat this right now, so I'm not gonna open it, but I will open this Violet Evergarden like little, I want to say bookmark slash maybe a colored keychain. I love Violet Evergarden. Is one of my favorite animes that I've watched. It's been a while since I watched it, but it's always been one of my favorites. So I was really excited when I saw this like blind bag, and I figured I don't usually buy blind stuff anymore because it's kind of like a gotcha, but I figured all 3 of the different versions are Violet, so I figured I might as well, because like I would be happy with any 3, so I decided to just get this. So you can either get the green one where she's like covered with some flowers, you could get the yellow one where she's like holding her umbrella, and you could get the blue one where she's like looking out into the sky. If I had to choose one that I would really want, it might be the yellow one because I do like the fact she's holding her umbrella. So let's open it and see what I get. Okay. Oh, this is actually different than the ones on the box. Oh, I thought it was only 3 options, but this one is still pretty cute too. This one is her with like a hat flying off, and it has like her with some like petals in the background. This is really adorable. Let me open it off the plastic so you can get a better look. Okay, yeah, this is like a acrylic keychain, and this is how she looks. It's a lot different than the other 3. I don't know what this means. I don't know if this is like a secret or something. I was not expecting this one, to be honest, but I'm very happy with it. I think it's cute. Violet looks amazing, and I'm probably gonna put this on like my backpack or something. Okay, so that is it for like my little merch haul. Again, these are gonna get smaller and smaller because I'm moving and I'm trying to cut back on the stuff that I'm consuming, just because I don't want to have to pack so many stuff when I'm moving out. So this is all I have for merch, and let's get into the figure unboxing. Alright, so for my figure unboxing today, I actually have 2 figures, which is very rare recently because, like I said before, I've been downgrading, so I haven't been buying as much figures. But I did went out with my friends as the recording of this video earlier today, and we went to a store, an anime and like manga store that I don't usually go to. It's very far from where I live, so it was kind of like a treat going there because it's a lot bigger and has more variety than the store that I usually go to that's very close to my apartment. So I saw a lot of more characters that I don't normally see, and so because of that I was kind of tempted to get some characters that I know I wanted in my collection, but I wasn't able to get them. And for that I got Momo from Dandadan, which is a show I've been loving very recently. At the recording of this video, season 2 has just started, so I was really happy to find Momo. Unfortunately, I couldn't find an Okuran that like matched this particular style of Momo. So maybe I'll get him eventually, or I might get another Okuran figure that doesn't exactly match, but is in something similar. Then I also got this Yor figure, and I've been wanting to get a Yor figure for a while, so she was like one of the characters on my list. I was like, if I see her in the store, I probably will get her because I've been wanting to get her. The Yor figure I eyed from before was one where she's like sitting, but she's in her red sweater dress, which is a outfit of Yor that I really like. I actually have the cosplay of that, and I wear it quite often to like anime events. So I was tempted to get that one online, but I didn't. But I actually kind of like her in her like winter coat. I think it's also very cute. So when I saw this figure, and it wasn't for a horrible price either, it was probably one of the cheaper Yor figures there, I decided to get it. Now I don't know much about the Trio Try It figure line. I don't get a lot of figures from them. In fact, this is probably my first figure from them. So hopefully it's something I will like. So let's start with the smaller one. We'll start with Momo and then we'll go on to Yor. Okay, so this is how Momo looks outside of the box. She's a similar setup figure to Yuta and Frieren, and I don't really have much complaints about her. She's a bit simple, so I don't really have much to say. I do have to say that I'm not doing her as much justice as I should because I don't have the little like blue box anymore where I had my usual figure sit on, so she's using like an old Vaseline bottle that I could find. But she looks really neat. I'm not a huge fan of the sitting figures only because they're very small and they don't have as much detail as I would like for them to have for the price, but I do really like the Momo one. She looks really nice, and I do like that this one does have a bit more details compared to some other sitting figures that I've had before. So now we're going to move on to Yor. Okay, so this is how the Yor one came out. I do have to say that I kind of like it. I like the fact that even though the base is like a regular circle base, she has like the Spy Family logo on it, so that was really cute. I also like the pose. The pose is really cute. I do wish that this figure had a bit more details. It seems like it's kind of lacking like sculpt, and it does have a lot of shading either, but I guess for prize figures, you don't expect a lot from it. If you do get a lot, then you know that's good, but you don't really expect a lot from prize figures. And she was also quite cheap, so I don't know if that comes with the Trio Try It line. The face, I don't know if I like the face yet. I always have this issue with open mouth faces because they either look really good or they look a bit weird, and I don't know what to put Yor's face in what category. I do feel like she looks okay in like certain angles, but like staring at her straight on, it does look like a bit weird, but that's literally the only thing I had. She was also a bit hard to put in her base, and I don't even think she's all the way in the base. But besides that, I really do like her, and I've been meaning to get a Yor figure for a while now, so now that I have one, I am kind of happy. So I think that's all I want to say for the Yor figure. I didn't really have a lot to say about these two figures because they're quite simple in nature, but they were characters I've been looking for a while, so that's why I kind of picked them up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and stick around for the speed paint. Bye bye.